quilting, beauty, and books in my corner of YouTube. I pray that you and your family are all doing well today and that you enjoy today's video. In today's video, I want to share with you my skincare regimen. Of course, it's going to be geared more towards the age and beauty. And what I'm going to do is I already washed and cleaned my face. I have a couple items here that I want to share with you guys and go from there. I will be applying a mask as I'm talking about some of these things. Let's go with the first thing I did was wash my face with the Dermaclear Microfoam by Dr. Jart. I don't believe they make this any longer because they did have it on clearance at Sephora, and I bought as many as I could because I really do like this stuff. It is a perfect cleansing with fine bubble, purifying effect of hydrogen mineral water, mild and moisturizing formula. I totally agree with this. Now, I do know, I want to say, is it Neutrogena? Might have a hydrogen cleanser. I'm not sure yet because I have a couple more of these left, and once I'm done with them, then I'll be, of course, looking for something else. Like I said, this was a Sephora clearance buy, and I'm not sure because I haven't seen them back on their website since. So before my face totally dry, I want to go ahead and apply my Pixie Skin Treats, which is a glow mud mask. I use this once a week. I like it. I don't like the smell of it, but I like it. And of course, I don't have my mirror, so I'm going to be using the monitor as my mirror. And I just apply this on my Equal Tools brush. It is a mask brush. And a thin layer is all it requires. Of course, you guys can hear Benson in the background. He's upset because I put him out. I'm sorry, I had my window open. The sun is shining today, and I'm like, I am in need of some vitamin D. You know how you just need the vitamin D? Your body needs it. You can see it a little bit better on this side. Guys, I wanted to talk to you guys while I'm putting on this mask about a couple of things I want to touch on. Again, I'm telling you guys about my skincare, and then I'll be talking to you a little bit about my locks, and then I'll also be talking to you guys about my my word of the year. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started and talking so I won't be rambling this whole video. Okay, now a couple of videos back, I can't remember how many, I'm just gonna say a couple, or I should say several videos back, I shared with you guys that my skin had gone through, I don't know what the heck it was going through, but it was not happy. You will see some locks all out the way since I'm pushing them back like this, so they might be sticking up, ain't no telling. My skin went through some kind of, it was transforming. I don't know what the heck was happening. I am an oily girl. I've always been an oily girl. Some areas and during the season I might get dry, but it's only like for a couple weeks and that's it. But I'm going to tell you, my skin was dry as a potato chip. And I was like, okay, you know what? This is not me. It's something going on in my body internally. I wasn't sure what was going on because I had this big dry patch right here. Makeup wouldn't set right. None of that. I didn't know if it was a reaction to makeup because remember, guys, I was explaining to you that I switched to go to powder. That wasn't it. Then I honestly think what happened was it is reacting to my Botox treatments. I do get Botox in my head for migraines. It's a series of about like 27 to 31 shots, and they put them here, throughout my scalp, and shoulders. So with that, with my skin, you know, with Botox, it makes it look fuller, your forehead look fuller. So I was thinking that it, you know, it dried out it closed off my oil production. Now, if you don't know anything about oil, don't, please, ladies, if you have oily skin, do not complain about your oils, because the oils are essential and they cause late maturing of wrinkles, okay? So don't complain about if you're an oily girl. Be blessed. Just count it all joy. But yeah, it really, I mean, my skin was really, really dry, and it was moving down my face, and I was not happy about that. I was panicked about that, and I couldn't get it under control regardless of what skincare regimen I was using. Now, mind you, at that time, I want to say I wasn't as faithful in my skincare. You know, you just get in a rut and you be like, look, I wash it twice a day. I'm good to go. I don't care. But I don't know if it was a result of that and the Botox, or just the Botox, or just me not caring. Don't know which one it is. Now I got back into my routine, and my face has been doing lovely. I've taken a break from wearing makeup because, hunty, I'm not playing around with my skin. And I'm not saying it in a vain manner, because I already know the Lord bless me. I'm cute. I don't care what nobody else's opinion is. It took me 42 years to finally admit that. The God did not make a mistake when he created me. I am beautifully and wonderfully made. I am beautiful. Okay. So, with all that being said, I take care of my skin not to be vain. I take care of it because it is the only face that I have. Therefore, I want my skin to be flawless as much as possible. Now, I do know my triggers of what will set my face off. Coca-Cola is one of them, and I love me some Coke. You hear me? Or any kind of dark soda. Sure as my name is Stephanie, if I drink a dark soda or keep drinking a sweet tea, I am going to get a pimple on this side, or it depends on how many I drink. Say, for instance, I drink 3. I'm going to get 3 pimples on this side, and trust and believe that next week I'm going to get 3 to match on the other side. Okay? I just know my skin like that. So I noticed that more and more water I put in my system, the better my skin gets. Of course, everybody should be drinking tons of water. And I also noticed that my like different kinds of sugars and stuff like that. I stopped drinking pure white sugar. Eating pure white sugar. I went on to put like Splenda in my coffee. Have I noticed a difference? I have. I can't say it, it's all been for the better, but I can say that I have noticed a difference in my face when I was putting that in my coffee versus not putting it in my coffee. So right now I'm about to use my e.l.f. lip scrub, and this is in the, I want to say scent flavor. It's not a flavor because you don't eat it. You can't lick it, but this is brown sugar. I don't know if you can see that. Well, it's brown sugar. I don't know if you saw it or not, or it focused on my hand. I don't know. And I just use it to scrub my lips while this is drying. Yeah. And I go kind of hard on it. I don't be easy with it because I have stubborn dry lips sometimes. Now, I can fix the dry lips quicker than I can fix dry patches in my face. But anyway, back to the dry patches. It worried me. It worried me. And like I said, it didn't worry me because I was trying to be vain. It was worrying me because my skin has come super, super far. If I want to shame on my high school pictures, I still might post them. But I had really bad acne. really bad acne. And it was probably because I came from the era when we had jerry curls and all that kind of stuff, and I had it and I wore it in my face. I don't know what it was all about, but my face took a hit. Right here, I have vitamin D oil, and it is for my cuticles. While my face is drying, I'm gonna be doing that. Soaping my nails. So, and I just couldn't figure it out. So once I started getting back into my routine, my regiment of my face care stuff, I was doing good. Like I said, I only use this mask once a week, and I use this or my Dermalogica. Now, I'm a Dermalogica girl. I'm sorry. I tried other face care systems. I didn't get what I needed out of them. I did when I was younger. Now that I am older, I just needed something a little bit more, and unfortunately I had to pay for it a lot. Therefore, yeah, that's the skincare treatment that I use is Dermalogica. But on Sunday, well, not on Sundays, but on certain days, the one day of the week when I mask, I don't go full out Dermalogica. I just use my other skincare treatments that I have, like for my eye cream. This is one by Olay Eyes. I also use my Fresh toner, skin toner, which I'll be showing you guys. I also use my Pixie Rose Caviar Essence. I use essence before I use my serum, which is on just for these days. Well, not just for these days, because I use it in additional to some other ones that I use on my full out every day. But quick days when I'm going out like this, I don't use my other serums. I just use this one. This is the press serum, and it is gold apricot. And I use my Ride and Die Belief, the True Cream. I love this stuff. And I am using a sample that I got of Fresh Sugar. This is Mint Rush. It's a lip balm. Yeah, and that's all I plan on using on today. The mask is almost dry. You can see it's still wet. So I'm going to put that right down here. Yeah, so that is it. So now that, you know, like I said, my skin is coming back together, I am so happy about that. And will I go jump straight away into back wearing makeup again? Probably not, because I want to make sure that my face is completely healed. And sometimes it just takes a while. I don't have any breakouts right now. I don't have any dry patches right now. And I'm very happy about that. My skin has been glowing. I know a couple of videos it looked like my skin was real oily. It could have been just the serum that I had on, but my face was not oily. It's just really hydrated, and I am just really loving it. So, and I just take it and rub. It's in my nails. I started seeing a new, what do you call them? A nail technician. And she has been really helpful on the care of my nails. Now, she's been using the seaweed nail gel care system. I'm not 100% happy with that system because, one, it strips my nails, because I'm the kind of person that if my nail polish start to lift, I'm going to pick until it's off. Sometimes I don't even give myself time to go get to the closet get my nail polish remover. I don't got time for that. And with gel nail polish, you got to soak that mess off. It's just quicker for me to pick it off. But since then, I have noticed that, like, on the sides of my nails, I get, like, you know how you get split ends? I call them split nails. I don't know what else to call them. But them suckers, they get like on the side here, sides of my nails, on all my fingers. And she said that it's because my skin there is dry. If I keep my nails moisturized, I should see a difference. And I'm like, well, I put lotion on I don't know how many times a day. And she's like, that is not enough. I need something specifically for my nails, preferably oil. And I'm like, okay. And what I started doing is, like, the other night I started not sleeping, but wearing a glove after I do this for a couple of minutes so I can make sure that they soak in. I don't say suck in, but soak in the oil. I probably won't have time to do all that today. I'm just gonna, unless I do it again tonight. I really need to be doing it a couple of times a day because you talking about something dry. And it's not the weather. I mean, it's just summer. It does it too. So I don't know. And like right now, I'm rubbing it in, and it just is dry. I don't know what. I can feel it just dry. I don't like that. So other than that, I showed you guys my face care, and you'll be seeing me put all this stuff on. So that is just me wanting to take care of my skin. Don't you guys? I know y'all take care of y'all skin. So, cause I see some of y'all videos, y'all skin be looking just as cute and refreshed and plump and everything like that. Well, honey, as you mature, if you don't carry that into your maturity and maturing ages, honey. And me myself, I didn't pick this up until after I was 42, like 40, 41 when I started caring. So I was already behind the 8 ball. But now I'm trying to be faithful at it because I want my skin. It represents who I am, so I need to take care of it a lot more. And also, I'm learning to do that with my body because Hunter been going through some stuff with it. Okay, that's it for my nails. Like I said, I'll do it again probably later on tonight because they're still really, 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 really dry. I can feel it just dry. And this is oil. I want to use a different kind of oil. I'm just using what I have right up here on hand right now. But I'm going to get a different oil to do my nails with. And hopefully I'll start seeing a difference. And I'll let you guys know. Right quick, I want to touch on... It's getting dry. Still some on this side. You can see it's wet right there. On my locks, I haven't updated you guys on my locks. My locks are doing wonderful. My loctician is amazing. When I tell you what since September 27th, that's the day they were installed. Here it is. September, October, November, December, January, almost 4 months in. I'm telling you guys, they are doing beautifully, as you can see. And she said they're locked, so I'm happy about that. Now, these babies right here, these are good right here. But these babies right here, I can lift them and you can see them individualized. It's just that the ends that are, acting up, and then it looked really like not locked because of the gray that's in my hair and the dye that's the old dye that was in my hair. As always, Benson is making his appearance via barking. Yeah. The gray in my hair makes it look like it is undone, not done, not locked, not, they just look like a little natural afro right here. But in due time, I'm giving it a couple more months. hopefully by then we'll see a difference. So, okay. I'm just wiping my oils right on in. I can't wait till my 1 year anniversary though being locked. I showed you guys pictures before of my locks. I will throw some more pictures of when I had them the first time, and I would probably even throw one in of my first go round when I had them, when I got them installed on my birthday, because they have grown so much. This lock here, this is what I judge it by right here. This lock right here. This lock right here was started like up here. So this is how much my lock has grown. I don't know if you can tell, right? Let me see. This is how much it has grown in the 4 months. Now, he likes to stand up like this and all that kind of stuff. I ain't got time for that. You get tucked right there behind my ear. And you, because I don't want you in my mask, you know, I move you guys back. Now, sleeping. Oh, daily hydration of my locks is a must. I moisturize it in the morning, also in the evening with rose water and glycerin. They're taking off. Like, I'm so impressed. They're growing. Now, the care of them, like at night when you're sleeping, you gotta wrap your hair up, guys. You gotta wrap it up. It is not something that you can just be like, oh, you know, I'm going to sleep. Nope, you gotta wrap them up. You have to sleep with a satin pillowcase or a satin bonnet. I do have a lock sock, so in fact I have a couple of them because I want to make sure that my locks is gonna stay in place. Now, I am a wild sleeper, meaning some nights I wake up, the back of it be all up here. It'll be all up here, or that it'll be off completely. But then I'm saved a little bit by my pillowcase because it is satin. However, some nights I find myself on my husband's pillow. I don't even know. It's just too much. So I make sure, at least if I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm feeling, make sure that my hair is still protected. And this go round has been the first go round that I had since I had my locks retwisted. This was not this past week, but the week before, and it is still looking nice and fresh in the root. So I'm really excited about the technique I'm doing now. So hopefully they look a little bit more presentable for a couple more weeks, because I only go get it twisted once a month. So yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit more scrub on my lips, because when you talk, the scrub comes off. Okay. And my face is really tight. Another thing I wanted to touch on, guys, was my word of the year. My word of the year of 2020 is trust. There it is right there. Sorry, I had to get that in there because my lips get dry real bad. Like right up in here, it crack, and right up in here, and that's when I get the skin flakes. No, I'm trying to get them off. So before I go we go into talking about it, let me go and wash the mask off my face, and then we can do the skin treatments, and then we'll talk about trust as I'm doing that. Okay, give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. My lips are scrubbed. I can't do a close up, but there's still some pieces right here that I gotta scrub loose. But like I told you before, my dips are my problem. And I know it's definitely because of the weather. Right now I am putting my toner on my cotton ball. It is red, so you'll think your face is still dirty. It's not that at all. Not that at all. I wanted to touch one thing before I get on my topic of trust, or my word of the year, trust. Is, remember when I said a little bit ago that I know my triggers, like Coke is one of them, for my face to have adverse reactions. It is also stress. I am stressed. So that creates a lot of havoc in my face. And make sure you guys get your hairline. Yes, ladies, especially ladies of color, we sweat around our edges, and we want to protect our edges and all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, keep the dirt from there. Okay, and let's get another one, another cotton swab. Again, it looks like it's dirty and it's not. Okay. See, it's just the color of it. I can't do nothing about that, but I know my skin is clean. Also, I wanted to say about, about knowing your face and stuff like that. You know it, ladies, being a lady, you also, your cycle, I don't have those anymore, so has a lot to do with your face acting up and all that kind of good stuff. So let us get on to our word of the day. Now what I do is just let this dry. I didn't bring my little fan in. I got one of them hand fans that I got from the Dollar Tree. This is a little lip balm. I'm about to put this on. My word of the year is trust. I can't tell you how long I've been saved. I know I've been saved. My son Ashley wasn't born yet, so 20-something years. Make sure I get this good on my lips, y'all. I don't feel nothing dry on my lips. Still feel a little dryness. And trusting God, I have to say, has not been one of the easiest things to do, considering I feel as if I always had to fend for myself. Therefore, why trust God to help me when I've been doing it all by myself? I'm going to do my eye cream. And which I found out after I got saved how cray that statement is. You know, me doing it by myself. I didn't wake up by myself. So, you know what I mean? So there is no such thing as me that, you know, I had to learn that I was not doing it by myself. Okay, so when I got saved, no, it was easy to trust when you're a new saint, you know. Oh, it seems like you're on fire. It seems like everything is going right, but sometimes it doesn't, you know, go right. But for me, a lot of times it did go right. This is a cooling eye cream. Because, honey, I feel it. And so I'm not, you know, I was like, you know, I'm on fire. God is doing everything I'm asking him to. Look, no, I was saying it right. Telling him to do. You know, not letting God be God. Well, some things happened in my life, and my faith faltered because God wasn't doing what I wanted him to do. And how crazy is that when part of your faith, part of your salvation is trusting him, trusting his will, trusting that he knows what's best for you in your life and in your all your circumstances, okay? So I had a hard time trusting not only him, but relationships. I mean, all this goes throughout the whole spectrum of who I am. So my relationships, I had a hard time trusting. I had a hard time trusting, like, when somebody did me wrong, that they will ever do right by me and all that kind of stuff. So therefore, I'm having a hard time, like, when my daughter, does something wrong, and I'm trying to trust her again, and doing right, correcting, self-correcting, and it's not coming the way that I want it to, and it drives me batty. And now I am at, like, on bended knee all the time, talking about, Lord, how am I going to be able to trust a child in you? Or how am I going to see you in this? Because right now, I feel like, back by myself, I'm doing it alone and all that kind of good stuff. Or bad stuff. So, this year, I wanted to focus on trust. So I'm trying to get this essence real nice and good in my skin. They say it's supposed to go up on your skin. But do I always do that? No. I'm like circles. So this year I wanted to focus on trust, because I know this is one of my hard areas, and I think this will improve me and my daughter's relationship. I'm not saying that it's horrible, but it could be better, because she's dealing with a lot of things, teenagers and all that kind of stuff, and I hate to say, I'm not gonna say I'm far removed from it, but as a parent, there's some stuff we just not gonna take. I don't care who say what, So we have to work on that. But in the meantime, I'm trying to work on me, working on my trust, trusting God that he has this situation. He has not only this situation, he has all the other things that I'm going through too, like my health, like friendships, relationships, my family, that kind of stuff. I have to trust him for everything. Excuse me, sinuses. This serum, and it looks like this. It's a pressed serum. This is why I like this one, and all that dripping. All my other ones drip, but this one is a pressed one. Good to go. And when I tell you, I said, Lord, this is going to be my year of trust. Right off the bat, he started showing me what it's like trusting him and how I don't. So, of course, I threw myself up under the bus. So, on the beginning of the year, the last day of the year, I had started doing private ASL lessons. If you don't know already, I mentioned in my last video, or I think it was my last video, that I started going to school for taking American Sign Language. This is something I wanted to do ever since I was a little girl. So on the 31st, I had one of my private lessons, which I don't do anymore because she's also my instructor at the school. she mentioned to me that she was an instructor at our local community college, and school started Monday. Now, this was on the 31st was on a what? Is that on a Wednesday? Let me see, because I want to tell y'all the true effects, the dates and everything. It was on a Tuesday. So, it was on a Tuesday. Well, that Tuesday I had plans to do stuff, so therefore I could not go to the school to register and stuff like that. Well, Wednesday the school was closed because it was the first, so on that Thursday I went to enroll, was told it'll take 24 hours for the admissions to get put in, and I'm like, okay. School start Monday, so I was like, Lord, I need you to work this out. I need you to work this out. I need you to work this out. So I go back up to the school on Friday after the 24 hours, and yeah, my stuff wasn't in. So I'm like, dang, 24 hours. Why they say 24 hours if they didn't mean 24 hours? So I went and I talked to the counselor. And she was like, well, really, I can't do nothing for you until, you get the admissions and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, oh. So it was like a wasted trip. And she told me to call her at 4. I did. She didn't answer, of course. I emailed. She didn't answer, of course. So I'm like, okay, Lord, I have to wait until Monday, which Monday was the start of school. My class started at 10 o'clock. What my counselor did do is, so she put the classes on my account. So once the admissions got done, it will, just go ahead and enroll. But I still had to come back and see her. So I was like, okay, Lord. Saturday, I was hoping that they was going to be working on Saturday. Wasn't nobody working on Saturday. Sunday, and I don't know if I was getting discouraged or that was when I was saying, Lord, I'm going to have to trust you on this one. I'm claiming that this year my word is trust. Let me go ahead and put it in action. I'm going to tell y'all something said on Monday morning, go ahead and get dressed and you're going to get your letter. You know how people say something said, it wasn't nothing but the Holy Spirit said. Get up and get your clothes, get dressed. So I did that. I'm going to tell you at 8:55, my letter came. So I'm like, okay, you know what? They must drop everybody's letter. It's going to be a madhouse. It's going to be a line when I get up to this school. We got up to the school a little after 9. I think it was like 9:10, 9:15, something like that. We got up to the school, and when I tell you it was only 4 people in line in front of me when I got in that line, I was like, yes. And that lady told me I had to go see the counselors, and I'm like, oh, no. Because I knew that place was going to be a madhouse because earlier in that week, was it the Friday when we went, the lady said it was already like 30 people in line before they even got there to start work. So I was like, oh, Lord. So we got in there and the lady was like, yeah, it's a whole bunch of people in front of you. And I just chalked it up as like, I'm not starting school today. You might as well go and forget it. But as long as I got my letter, I'm feeling good, So, and while I was sitting there, I just kept saying, I'm going to trust you, Lord. I'm going to trust you, Lord. I'm going to trust you, Lord, in my head. And, and I was like, yes. But I kept looking at all these people and I'm like, I'm going to trust you, Lord. And I declare, my counselor came from the back and she saw me and she's like, hey, girl. And I was like, hey. I said, I got my letter. I'm really, really excited. And she's like, you know what, dude? A guy came in trying to get your classes. Whoever you signed her with, I got to finish her because we started working on this. So I need to hurry up and finish her. Don't tell me that wasn't favor. Because all these kids were sitting out here waiting for a counselor, okay? Favor. Boop. Just like that. Moved to the front of the line. I wasn't even out there, I don't even think 3 minutes. 3, maybe 4 minutes at the most. I was like, oh God, you look so good. Super, super excited. Went in there. She pushed the button. She said, sign this paper. She said, they put you under the wrong program. Go ahead and just give them this piece of paper up at the cashier's office. They'll take care of that. Go to the the registrar's office. They'll take care of that. Go to the cashier's office, pay for your class, and go to class. And that is exactly what I did. My class is only 55 minutes long. So when I got in there, of course, the instruction had already started. I pretty much missed everything, but I wanted to let her know that, hey, I got in your class. And I will see you tomorrow, that kind of thing. And when I tell you, I was just like, wow, boom. Trust. I was trying to trust him to do it how I thought I was going to get this done, because in my mind is I'm paying cash for this class. Why do I have to go through the same process as everybody else like I'm somebody special? I am. I'm his child. And so is everybody else when they say, Lord, you're my Lord. And so I was like, and honey, it was some interesting conversations that goes on in these lines, okay? I mean, I'll say that for another video. But yeah, it was quite interesting on how I just, I said, Lord, you know what? I'm putting all my trust in you. I'm believing that I'm going to see this done. And you know what? Even the devil even tried to say, see, the Lord didn't tell you to go ahead and sign up for that class. And I'm like, yes, he did. Yes, he did. He's going to make a way. He's going to make a way. But he wasn't doing it the way that I thought he should do it. I should be able to get that class and be signed up and it'll be all done. But that wasn't the case. I had to still go through the process. And that process made me trust God completely. So, to say all this and to say trust, and I will be talking to you guys more about trust. I'll be telling you about the times that my trust wavered. I'm going to tell you about the times that, it was just too hard to trust. I'll be telling you guys this all year long. So I just wanted to kick it off with today with the skincare regimen and all that kind of good stuff. Showing you how I take care of my skin, how my locks are doing, and how good God is. So that is all I did for my face, then I will go into my makeup routine and all that kind of stuff. Now, if I was going outside the house, my next step would be to put on sunscreen. And I did touch on that in a video once before. I do use Dermalogica sunscreen. I think it's SPF 50 if I'm not mistaken. And it is clear, so it doesn't react with my makeup turning me all gray and green and all that kind of good stuff. So right now it is good. It is looking nice. I wonder for these spots to clear up, because I have hyperpigmentation right up in here. This is just a shadow. It's not like a scar or anything, but these are pimple scars. I get little hairs, wild hairs here. This is a wild hair mark. It get ingrown hairs. Hunty, as women, as we age and go through like hormonal changes and stuff like that, all kind of crazy stuff start happening to your skin and face and the body parts. A whole nother video, okay? But yeah, and another thing, when you have that mask on, I'm gonna tell you, guys, get yourself a mask. If you're having problems with chin hairs and then you need to pluck them or whatever, that is the best time to do them, because you can see them crystal clear, and then that way you won't damage your skin. Skin tip from your girl Stephanie, just so you know. So guys, that's all I have for you today. I just wanted to talk to you guys about my skincare regimen. This is like on my quick days. I did not go through my my husband just purchased a what is that, like the humidifier thing, that steamer for a face, so I'm gonna use it a couple times before I give you my thoughts on it. This is not my daily routine, like this is my once a week routine. Wanted to show it to you guys, nice, quick, and simple, and let you know that my face, I'm so happy that my face is coming back to its old glory. Without further ado, guys, go ahead and like and share this video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. What are you waiting on? And while you're at it, go ahead and click that post notification bell so you will be notified of my next upload. Follow me over on Twitter, Instagram, and over on my blog, all with the handle Quilting, Beauty, and Books. And until the next video, guys, be blessed. Bye.